Beautiful people, I am the Inspirational Lady Noble 365 Tarot. Welcome to my channel. I greatly appreciate you being here. Make sure you like, share, and subscribe. I trust you'll love this vibe, and everything you need to know about me is in the description below. This could be past or future you or someone around you. So take what resonates and leave the rest for someone else. This is a general read. This is not a personal read. If you like a personal read, just email me and I'll be happy to assist you with doing so, okay? Tarot is a tool. It is not the final rule. It is a good idea to have an empty cup when you are on this channel and you really want to see what's up, okay? Hope you all are doing wonderful and feeling great. Thank you for stopping by and saying hi. Hi. Okay, the message that I have for you today, collective, from Spirit is, now that you know the truth, what will you do with it? The message from Spirit is, now that you know the truth, what will you do with it? Will you choose to seek enlightenment moving further? Will you choose to utilize this moment of truth in your life as an opportunity to grow and expand? The inner you, getting to know you, working towards progress, working towards healing, working towards releasing what does not serve you. And this could be people, places, or things. So Spirit is saying, now that you know the truth, collective, what will you do with it? Because the truth is revealed. There's a rug of truth that is being removed from a lot of people, places, and things worldwide. But on many levels, Spirit is speaking of the truth is known, it's been revealed. And what will you do with it? You now have confirmation to move forward and progress in your life. You now have confirmation, and you should have an inkling, if not the full idea, if not the full instructions, but at least a smidget of an inkling of what direction you would like to go moving forward. Spirit is saying this is the time to be easy and gentle with yourself. There's no need to rush the process, but the truth is being spoken. The truth is being revealed. And Spirit is saying, what will you do with this truth? Knowing this truth and having these things being revealed to you on all levels, people, places, and things, whether this is personal, whether this is something in the economy, whether this is something in social media, whether this is something within your family, on your job, on all levels, how will you utilize having the truth revealed to you? Are you ready and prepared, or are you willing to harness this truth and use it to catapult you for your highest good? Are you willing to transmute the energy instead of receiving the truth as a maybe a shot against you, or maybe someone's trying to tear you down or sabotage you? Are you ready to stand in your truth while you are seeing the truth and being revealed what reality is, what your purpose is, why you are here, what's real and what's fake? Spirit is saying this is something that needs to be considered. There's a lot of chatter going on. There's a lot of talk going on. There's a lot of, people want to tune into the lives of everything outside of themselves. But Spirit is saying it's a good time for us to tune into ourselves personally. As I speak to you, I'm also speaking to myself, collective. It's a good idea for us all to tune inside into our inner light, to seek guidance, to seek advice, to find ways of being patient with ourselves as we step onto this new mission, a new path, living in this new world. Things are supposed to change. We are constantly in evolution. This is a normal thing. This is part of the process. Are you ready to go in the flow? Are you ready to interwoven your energy, with planet Earth here? The next card we have is the Fool card. There is no more of anyone being foolish, being called the fool, feeling as if they're outside of the box, feeling as if they need to follow trends. It's being revealed to you that there aren't any trends. It's being revealed to you what's real and what's fake. You're being given the instructions. Okay, it's like the code being cracked for you. Put this reading where it resonates for you in your life personally. This message is regarding all people, places, and things. Any area in your life where you feel and you know that the truth has been or is being revealed to you. This could be regarding a relationship. This could be regarding family members, a work situation, a romantic situation. Okay? How someone feels about you, how you feel about them. Your purpose, why are you here? What does your life currently look like? What do you want it to look like in the future? Spirit is saying be wise with your currency, aka your time here on the planet Earth. It is a good idea to focus on, once again, going within, and finding your inner light. No one can call you a fool anymore. That message is for someone. There is someone watching or someone who will see this video who has maybe been called a fool or foolish, or maybe people projected or judge your way of being or existing as to be something as, I hate the word weird. I don't like using that word. Maybe people call you weird or try to make you feel different. But while the truth is being revealed, those people who chose to pass judgment on you are finding that they were wrong all along. And the lifestyle and the choices that you were making were not foolish. You're just someone who is, it doesn't take much to please you. You're very simple. You could be a minimalist, someone whom it takes very little to please, and you're very content, with, the small things in life, the small factors. You're someone who's very spiritually inclined, spiritually connected. You understand what's important and what isn't. And maybe you have been judged for this throughout your life, maybe from family members, maybe from friends, okay? Maybe on the way you dress, maybe where you choose to shop, whether or not you're wearing labels, whether or not you're carrying a high-end expensive bag. Maybe you've had people project their energy onto you, trying to make you feel as if you're outside of the box, you're not cool enough, that kind of you can't sit with us energy. But now the truth is being revealed, and Spirit is saying there's no need to keep having conversations. The work is being done. These tower moments are happening so a new can be built and established within you individually, within you, within me. Individually, within ourselves. So Source is saying, what will you do with this information? There's no need to have constant debate with the Nine of Wands here. There's no need to sit up and have debates and arguments and comparing and, who's cool, who's not. What's expensive? What isn't expensive? This is in style. That isn't in style. Life happens in cycles. And if you're paying attention closely, you will find that a lot of things simply repeat themselves. It's like getting to the highest board in a video game, and you notice that the board that you are playing is just a simple replica of what you've already beat it, the previous board. Okay? So there's no need for a debate about who's the coolest, what's real, what's fake. It is what it is. There's no need to engage in any gossiping conversations. There's no need to project any more judgment on anyone because they don't look like you, or they don't have what you have. They don't shop where you shop. Okay? They paid $20 for their tennis shoes. Maybe you paid $350. There is no difference. There is no difference. They may live in the hood and you're living in the suburbs. But at this time, and at this time, who's winning, who's losing? There's no more need for the debate, okay? And so Spirit is saying for you to utilize this reveal of truth on all different levels regarding people, places, and things in your life and outside of your life. That means things that are happening outside of you as well as personally. Okay? There's no more need to debate. There's no more need to feel like you're burdened. No one needs to go into debt over material things. It's time to release and let it go. Yes, I just said that. No one needs to go into debt over material things. I said material things. No one needs to stress themselves out over trying to keep up an image or stay trendy. No one needs to put in that overtime because they want to purchase some kind of large item or some kind of brand that they feel will make them, look a certain way. No more need to care about the observation of others. There's no more need to make life choices because you are concerned of what others will think about you. The Ten of Wands here, she's standing in front of those wands. She's looking at the path. Male or female, gender is fluid in tarot. But those wands can be stay on the ground. Spirit is saying you can leave them there. You can walk this path. You can move forward in life. You can choose to move forward in progress, be successful, and enjoy all the bliss. Here's the bliss at the end of the road. But leave these old burdens behind, people, places, and things. Things that don't matter. Okay? It is a good idea to rely on the spiritual rather than the physical. It is a good idea to rely on the spiritual rather than the physical. Source is saying, leave these wands where they are. It's time to release, accept the truth that you are seeing, and let it go. Don't become upset. There are some people who are going to become upset if they're not already upset because the truth is being revealed to them. There are some people who will choose to stay in that energy of wanting to scream, shout, and battle with themselves, as well as hold pointless conversations. Okay? Pointless conversations about things that we already know, we've already spoken about, you know? And this video, I could do it for 24 hours speaking on this topic. There's no need. I'm pretty sure the viewers that are watching are catching this, catching this, very well what I'm speaking on. This is regarding all things. Spirit is saying we know the answers, and as I'm speaking to you, once again, I'm speaking to myself. We all have the answers. We know what needs to be done. It's time to surrender and let go of the pity party, the stinking thinking, the woe it's me, and to really put action towards what needs to be done. Whether it's getting out of that unhealthy relationship, whether you're married or engaged or dating, whether it's leaving behind unhealthy family members, best friends, whether it's changing your job or your career, whatever needs to be done for you, it's different for everyone, and it's supposed to be, because we all are uniquely, individually, divinely created. The Ten of Cups is nothing to stress about getting to. It's not hard to accomplish. Spirit is saying this is not hard to accomplish. This is not a mystery. Many think the Ten of Cups is a mystery. And then there's another portion that thinks it's impossible. Well, it's a mystery to the ones that feel it's impossible because they're living the illusion of lying to themselves. When we don't want to go through any changes in our lives, we will tell ourselves anything to hang on to that comfort zone. The Ten of Cups is always obtainable and always has been. It is not a mystery. And the Ten of Cups to everyone is different. It looks different. Just like if you ask someone, what does success look like? Everyone is going to have a different opinion, and they're supposed to. This is obtainable. It's not a mystery. It is present and always has been present. Depending on who you are, what is it that you desire? Spirit is saying, what are you waiting for? This is not a mystery, nor is it hard to obtain. It just takes you individually making the decision, making the choice to go down the path, go down the road to obtain them, climb those mountains if need be, do what's necessary, just like I was naming. If you have to separate yourself from people permanently for the rest of your life, you have to do that. You cannot pray, petition, manifest to go forward but you want to hold on to things that will hold you back. That's imbalance, and it's not sensible. The next card we have here is the Eight of Cups. It's time to turn your back. It's time to stop lying to ourselves, for everyone. Stop lying to yourself that you don't have the answers. You don't know what needs to be done. Maybe what needs to be done, you're looking at it as if it's hard to obtain. You're focusing on the negatives. You're not putting action towards it. You're putting negative thought towards it. And that makes a great difference. You're not putting action towards your desires. You're putting negative thought towards it. And that's what keeps you stagnant and in one place with the same old people doing the same old things. Steady wanting to debate and argue about old things that is getting no people nowhere. It's not helping no one. Old ways of doing, being, thinking, and existing. Things that are fruitless, not fruitful. Unnurturing environments, people, places, and things. Toxicity, negativity. People who sit up and plot, plan, and strategize against others instead of going within and working on the things you are desiring to build for yourself. It's a good idea to take this truth, harness it, go to your own personal drawing board, which is within you. Connect with Source and figure out how you're going to work towards the things that you want, that makes you smile, that makes you happy, that you desire. There is no conversation that needs to be had. There is no debate that needs to be had. That's all an illusion, and it's really an excuse to deflect, not reflect. It's an excuse to constantly self-inflict stagnation towards yourself, to never ever make any changes, because when it comes to making changes in our lives, we associate it with the word work. And we go to the reasons of why we can't, that reluctant energy. A lot of stinking thinking, a lot of negative self-talk and pity. And the more you do this negative self-talk, you are just attracting more negative outcomes and energy and conversations. You want to have a pity party, okay? And every time you go somewhere, you'll meet other people who are having a pity party. Like attracts like, dark attracts dark. Now, there's nothing wrong with walking a fine line and keeping a little darkness and light, but come on now, dark on dark. Where's your light at? That's imbalance. Where's your upliftment? Where's your motivation? Where's your inspiration? We should be tired of this. You should be fed up. You should want to do no more talking, no more debating, no more proving to others about who you are and what your value is. You should not even be allowing anyone to tell you who you are, what you can have. No one should be able to tell you these things. And the next card we have is the Nine of Cups. Spirit is confirming again that it's all possible. Look at the relaxation in this card. Look at the peace that this person has. Floating in the water, in the lake, wherever this person is, just relaxing. No worries. Surrendering the what ifs, the negative energy, the reluctant energy. No one is going to feel sorry for you if you have a lot of reluctant energy, or if you're you ask for help and people give you ideas and you make excuses of why those ideas won't work. People recognize that, and no one is going to come and drop anything in your lap. There are people and there is an energy that will recognize that, and you will be shut off from access and opportunity. We are all born with multiple gifts, I believe, more than one, and it's different for everyone. We are all fully capable and able. Doesn't matter who you are, what your status is. There are people who were diagnosed with labels who are overcoming and fighting many battles. I know this personally because I'm an advocate of one. I know this personally because I'm an advocate of one, and I've met others, a lot of them who are very successful. There's really many on social media who are not allowing the labels or circumstances that they are in to succumb them. They are breaking barriers. They are jumping over these hurdles, They are kicking in the door, not making excuses. They're walking the walk and not talking the talk. There is a difference when you put more action towards your desire versus conversation. Conversation towards your desires is a waste of space unless you're doing research. But how much longer will you sit and ponder and fantasize about the life you want? When will you get up and do something about it? If it's furthering your education, okay, go apply for school or trade school, whatever it is. It's different for everyone. It's different. You want to write a book? Okay, go on Amazon, get started. It's free. It's free. We got the 9 and the 10 of Cups here. Spirit is trying to confirm and let you know it's always been present. It is obtainable for you. Stop listening to other people. Stop allowing people to make you feel what they feel. We live in a world and a society where people want you to be doing what they are doing constantly. If they're sad, they want you sad. If they're going through grief, they want you to go through grief. Not everybody, but there is a portion of people who want you to reside in that negative, dark energy, in that low vibrational state. If they don't believe in themselves, they don't want you to believe in yourself. If you standing up, they don't want you to stand up. They want you to sit down because they're sitting. It's time to go within and listen to yourself. Listen to the inner niggle, the inner wiggle. Listen to source. Listen to the creator. Whatever your belief system is, all are welcome on this channel. It's all obtainable. The 9 and the 10. This is your confirmation. This is not a coincidence. There are no coincidences, okay? The next and the final card that I have is the High Priestess. All that you've been through and you have experienced has not gone unnoticed. We all are being watched and accounted for. It doesn't matter what your belief system is. Nothing you have experienced or been through, negative, bad, good, or sad, high points, low points, embarrassing points, things you don't want to talk about, things you want to keep to yourself, every point of your mission, every point of your experience in life has been monitored and accounted for, but each moment has purpose and intent. We have the High Priestess here. This High Priestess energy is someone who withholds a lot of wisdom because the path that they have taken throughout life, and we got 2 cards with the path here. Okay, we got 2 cards. Oh yeah, we got time today. We got time every day. There's a path here, and she's standing in front of the path with the wands laid down, not in her hand. The wands are laid down, surrendering. And the path is here. There's a pathway there. Had to point that out. So with the High Priestess card here, this energy here is an energy that is earned. This is an energy that has experienced and accomplished a lot. Doesn't matter where you're from, doesn't matter what your tax bracket is. Those things do not matter. They never did matter. What you thought mattered, what you thought was, is not. And the truth is being revealed to you, collective. What are you going to do with it? This is your opportunity. This is your opportunity. Spirit is saying, once again, this is your opportunity to start that business, to go back to school, to start that podcast, to load those videos. Maybe you want to be a blogger. Maybe you want to be a chef, a cook, whatever it is. Maybe you do wonderful landscaping and you're a male figure and you have some equipment sitting in your garage or somewhere in your basement and you're looking at like, I can put this to use and make a lot of money. Advertise, take pictures of your work. What are you waiting for? This is your opportunity. Be mindful of allowing things outside of you to distract you. Everything that you've experienced and endured that you feel that has been painful. Maybe you felt people have disrespected you, disregarded you. We're here to learn as humans in the matrix. That's why we're planted here as seeds to grow and learn. But this energy here is an energy that has been through a lot. The high priestess has wisdom because he or she is applying what they have learned, applying it. And then it turns into wisdom. And that's why the high priestess holds wisdom and not a chatty patty. The high priestess knows what to share and what to leave on reserve. Not a chatty patty. Not saying she's silent, but she knows what not to share. And that's for the highest good. May this reading intrigue you to prosper in the greatest way that is best for you. Later.